Today, we're going to be
Sure.
talking about, Paul, this is an episode where you were our guest because as an internist, as America's primary care physician, who better to talk us through episode number 316, lower extremity edema, than you, Dr. Paul Nelson Williams. And production was done by, I guess, me and you, Paul, on this one.
Yeah.
So we did a great job, I have to say. Paul, so let's start off right off with pathophysiology of lower extremity edema.
Yeah. So lots of lots of potential etiologies, and I think the example that we talk about in the episode is there is a tweet from Cardi B, and I don't know if that's a dated reference. Mea culpa to our listeners if she's now passe, where she was reporting that she had to cancel some shows because she was actually having some lower extremity edema that happened from flying, and there was a picture of her edematous lower extremities, and there were a lot of swear words in the tweet, which I found delightful. But in any case, I thought that it was a nice example of a couple of things that can actually cause lower extremity edema. So it's your reminder is that the big broad framework of that is whether you have increased hydrostatic pressure, so increased venous pressure causing fluid to go out into the interstitium, or decreased oncotic pressure, so there's decreased forces pulling the fluid back into the vessels where they belong. So in either way, you have extra fluid outside the space where it's actually supposed to be. And another example is you can have sort of leaky capillaries too, where you see with inflammation. So warm weather where you have acetylation, sure, but also things like infection or burns are another good cause where you have sort of local edema because things are leaky and you're just sort of losing proteins and fluid out into the interstitium where fluid is not supposed to be. So to the Cardi B tweet, the reason I like that so much is because it actually gives you a couple of underlying reasons why someone might have lower extremity